Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Advanced Bass Fishing, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel to check out today's episode. Guys, today I'm going to show you my favorite summertime tackle box. This is the box right here that for really about from the end of July to the first part of September, this is the box I'm using right here. I'm going to show you some of my favorite baits, give you guys some tips and advice on how to fish them in today's episode, and think it's going to add up to some good bass for you guys. Also, guys, big thank you out there. I just wanted to remind everybody, really appreciate everybody that's taken time to send me a note about my on-the-water lessons. If you're interested in booking one with me, guys, just go to my Facebook page, Randy Blaukat Professional Angler. Shoot me a private message. I'll get you all the info for that. And also, guys, real quick, please check out my Fish the Moment Lake Map breakdowns. We got the fall maps up ready to go right now. Great resources to get some good places for fall fishing up this coming year. Tips and advice on how to fish the lake, GPS locations you can go right to. So my Fish the Moment Lake Map breakdown link will be in the description of the video, and really appreciate that. Okay guys, pretty hot here in the tackle room today. It's 97 degrees here, and I got the doors open, so I'm sweating a little bit. Guys, I'm going to show you my favorite box right here, what it is here, and this is my Megabass Super Z box. There's two different crankbaits that I use this time of year that I really want to go over in today's video, give you guys some tips and advice. Now, you've heard me talk about this, but I've talked about it the last couple of years, and I sort of want to go over with you guys what I'm talking about, why these things are so good. Get a couple of them pulled out here. First of all, when you start to get in August, fishing gets tough. You know, I talk about this a lot on all my channels. It's just a lot harder to catch bass, you know, during the month of August. And in my opinion, the number one bait to catch bass in August then is on a small crankbait. This is the Megabass Super Z1, the Megabass Super Z2. These are small, they're about 1.25 inches long. I'll link both of these, the 1 and the 2, in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description, guys, if you want to pick one up. But guys, these are my bread and butter during the month of August and early September. If you gave me one lure, say, Randy, you can have one bait, you got to catch as many fish as you can in August with it. It's going to be, of course, a shaky head's going to be at the top of the list too, but this crankbait right here is going to be the number one. There's something about it. It's something about the profile of the lure, the way it wobbles through the water, the way it displaces water. But those bass in the month of August, the mood and the personality that they're in, they just love it, man. Everywhere I go, I catch them on it. I got buddies I turn this on to. It's their favorite crankbait too. Absolutely killer. The Super Z2, I fish both of these guys on a spinning rod, usually 8 to 10 pound test Seagarn VizX. You can use a bait caster, but I can cast further with the spinning with them because they're probably, I don't know, maybe a little over 1/4 ounce in weight. But the one here, the Super Z1, if you put it on 10 pound line, it might run on a long cast 4 foot deep, but 2 to 3 foot is the zone I catch them on the Super Z1. And on the Super Z2, guys, on a long cast with 8 pound test, you can get it down probably 6, maybe 7 foot deep. Perfect for August bass fishing. So let's talk a little bit about both of these when I fish them. First of all, the one here, this is my stained water bait. If I got water visibility that has like less than 15 inches of visibility, off-colored stained water, I go with the Super Z1 because it's the shallower runner. The fish are going to be shallow, and I crank whatever cover I have to fish in front of me. If I have a lay down tree, I'll throw it in it. This thing comes great, deflects through limbs really good. My favorite is any type of rocky bank, a rocky transition, chunk rock, pea gravel, riprap, whatever. Just cranking this sucker on rocky banks is deadly, especially riprap, guys. This is a money bait on riprap. And then it's the same with the Super Z2, guys. If the water is a little bit cleaner, like say that water visibility is 2.5 to 3 feet, I don't really fish this thing in much over 3 foot clarity, but up to 3 foot visibility, I'll use the deeper diver to get that bait down into that, 4 to 6 foot zone, where that's where a lot of those fish in that little cleaner water lives. But the thing that's cool about this, guys, wherever you're catching them on a square bill crankbait, which is a good summertime bait, you'll catch them twice as good on this thing. It works in the exact same place a square bill crankbait does. And if you're going to order a couple of them, guys, let me give you some recommendations. This is my favorite color here. This is called the Frozen Glass. This is my number one color in the summertime. It works good in all water visibilities. Foot visibility or 3 feet. This is absolutely my number one color right here. And then I like the little bit brighter ones, like the like this blueback chartreuse. We can get unhooked here. Like this blueback chartreuse sided one right here. This is one of my favorite colors, you know, for the, you can see I've used that quite a bit. A little bit more stained water. Oh, I'm all hooked up here. If the water, you know, is really stained, like dirty, under 12 inches, or if it's a cloudy day, these two colors right here are two of my favorites, just a little bit brighter. I absolutely whacked them. We were fishing last year we have a lake here called Stockton Lake in Missouri, and we had a bunch of rain come in and it turned the lake really muddy. And I went up to the one that's creek arm I was fishing. The water visibility was about 4 inches, and I absolutely whacked them on this one right here with the chartreuse back on it. You just use like a medium fast stop and go retrieve. That's the big key with it. During the summertime of the year, you want to keep your speed up. You don't want to fish them real slow. And just fish whatever cover you have in stained water. It's just a really good bait when fishing's tough. When it's hard to get bit on anything else, this is my go-to, and it has been for about the past 3 years. So anyway, guys, hope it helps you. Again, I'll link in my Tackle Warehouse link if you want to try a couple. Talk later. See y'all.